The Frenchman Rudy Gobert is an NBA star with many years' experience in the league by now. He's been around since 2013 and has amassed quite the bank account, not to mention the reputation of being one of the best defenders ever. And we wanted to know just how much Rudy makes, so we went investigating, and this is what we came up with. This is Rudy Gobert's net worth, lifestyle, and how he spends his millions. But before we get into the video, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe to the channel with notifications turned on so you don't miss out on any of the new videos we post. Who is Rudy Gobert? Rudy Gobert Bourgerel is a French professional basketball player of the Utah Jazz in the NBA. He also represents the French national basketball team in their international competitions. Standing at 7 feet 0 inches, 2.13 meters tall, with a wingspan of 7 feet 9 inches, 2.36 meters long, he plays in the center position. Gobert explained that his father's dashed NBA hopes were what led to his meeting with Rudy's mother, Corinne. "If he went to the NBA, I wouldn't be here. It's destiny." After that happened, he ended up playing in France. He played in Paris and Saint-Quentin, where he met my mom. Gobert's parents split up when he was 3 years old, and his father moved to Guadeloupe after they split up. When Gobert was 13 years old, he left his mother to play basketball for the French Pro A team Cholet. From 2009 to 2011, Gobert mostly played for the Cholet basketball junior team, managing just one game for the senior team in 2010 to 2011, recording 6 points, 5 rebounds, 1 steal, and 1 block in 13 minutes on May 10, 2011, against Pau Lac Orthez. In 2011-2012, he averaged 4.2 points and 3.6 rebounds per game in 29 games for Cholet. During the next season, in 2012-2013, he averaged 8.4 points and 5.4 rebounds per game in 27 games. Now considered one of the best rim protectors in NBA history, he was the NBA blocks leader in the 2016-2017 season. In 2018 and 2019, he won back-to-back NBA Defensive Player of the Year awards, making him one of only 10 players in NBA history who have won that honor at least twice. Nicknamed Ruby, Rudy Gobert was drafted 27th by the Denver Nuggets in the 2013 NBA Draft and was traded on draft night to the Utah Jazz, where he's played since 2013. He's also played with the Bakersfield Jam of the NBA Developmental League. In 2015, he finished third in the NBA Most Improved Player Award voting. Gobert has also represented France in international competitions and earned bronze medals in the 2014 World Cup and the 2015 Eurobasket. He also won a bronze medal at the 2011 FIBA Europe Under-18 Championship and a silver medal at the 2012 FIBA Europe Under-20 Championship. On December 25, 2018, Gobert recorded a season-high 7 blocks in a 117-96 win over the Portland Trail Blazers, and then on December 29th, he had a team-high 25 points on 10 of 12 shots and grabbed 16 rebounds for his 31st double-double of the season in a 129-97 win over the New York Knicks. He had 24 points and 12 rebounds at halftime, marking the first time that a Jazz player totaled at least 20 points and 10 rebounds in any half since Carlos Boozer did it in February 2010. On January 12, 2019, he had a career-high 8 assists in a 110-102 win over the Chicago Bulls. On March 18th, he was named Western Conference Player of the Week, marking his first Career Player of the Week honor. On March 25th, he scored a season-high 27 points and set the single-season NBA dunk record in a 125-92 win over the Phoenix Suns. With his 270th dunk of the season, he bested Dwight Howard's 269 dunks in 2007-2008. He finished the regular season with a record 306 dunks. At the NBA end-of-season awards night, Gobert was named the NBA's Defensive Player of the Year for the second season in a row. Gobert was also named the French Player of the Year for 2019. During his first 45 games in the 2019-2020 season, Gobert averaged 15.7 points and 14.6 rebounds per game and had become an anchor player for the Jazz on offense as well as defense. On January 30th, 2020, Gobert, together with teammate Donovan Mitchell, was named a Western Conference reserve for the 2020 NBA All-Star Game. On March 11, 2020, a game between the Utah Jazz and the Oklahoma City Thunder was postponed right before tip-off after Gobert was placed on the injury list due to illness. He was taken to a local hospital and tested positive for the illness responsible for the global health situation, COVID-19. The NBA suspended the season indefinitely. On March 27th, he was cleared of the illness. In April, it was reported that his relationship with Mitchell had soured following his careless behavior when infected, and Gobert admitted the two did not speak for some time after. Based on information available to us, Rudy Gobert had at least a few relationships in the past few years. Unfortunately, no details about Rudy's past relationships, partners, and breakups are known. Rudy is one of the best defenders, and this is probably based on a simple philosophy. My goal is to protect the basket. Most of the time, I won't block the shot, but I'm going to affect the shot or I'm going to affect the way they think. How does Rudy Gobert make his money? Rudy Gobert's net worth is $40 million. That is a large amount even for an NBA player. In November 2016, Rudy signed a 4-year, $102 million contract extension with the Utah Jazz. Then in December 2020, he signed a new extension, this one a 5-year, $205 million deal. Interestingly, he actually turned down an option to sign a Supermax deal that would have paid roughly $20 million more than the deal he ultimately signed. Rudy Gobert endorses Nike and sports shoes from their Air Air Max Dominate line. These probably bring in money in excess of 7 figures. How does Rudy Gobert spend his millions? With the type of career Rudy has had up to this point, he's established himself firmly in the NBA, and we wanted to know what he spends his money on exactly. Charity. In 2018, Rudy donated a 2019 Kia Stinger to his charity Rudy's Kids, Inc. As part of the Kia NBA Performance Awards program, winners are given the opportunity to donate a 2019 Kia Stinger to the charity of their choice. Rudy chose his own charity. It's not just about doing things in Utah or in France, it's about doing things everywhere and having an impact everywhere. There are a lot of charities that do a remarkable job that just don't have much light and much support, Rudy once said. I always love to help the community, to interact with the kids and the fans. It doesn't matter who I am on the court. To me, it's important. Real estate. Gobert sometimes resides in Saint-Quentin, France, and bought a luxury house there in 2014. The estimated value of this luxury house is about $1 million. Gobert also owns a lavish 11,000 square foot house in Salt Lake City, Utah, which he bought for $3.9 million in 2017. Gobert's fines. Many of us have heard of NBA players paying fines, and Rudy seems to be no exception. On February 26, 2017, he was fined $250,000 for making contact with the ref during a game against the Milwaukee Bucks. Rudy Gobert's cars. Rudy likes to keep the detail of his cars secret. However, his Range Rover Evoque came into the spotlight after his Jazz teammates did a popcorn prank on him. Yes, they filled his whole car with popcorn. The Range Rover Evoque costs at least $50,000, and we wonder how long his car smelled of popcorn after that. We also know he owns a GMC. Rudy's clothes. Rudy is always dressed stylishly. He especially loves open jacket styles. For a player with a contract of over $205 million, we expect that he only wears the best. He recently also rocked a pair of shoes custom made for him. The shoes featured Luffy from One Piece. The shoes were indeed glorious and probably not cheap. Other facts about Rudy. Rudy Gobert has the longest wingspan ever recorded at the NBA Combine. Gobert is widely known for his superior blocking ability and length. It's not surprising that with his length, Gobert is one of the best rim protectors in the league. Measuring an insane 7 feet 8.5 inches, no other player at the Combine has ever measured longer. Rudy Gobert's father played for the Marist Red Foxes in the mid-80s, where he found decent success, although he played behind future NBA All-Star Rick Smits. Bourgarel also represented his country when he played for the French national team. Bourgarel's dream was to make it to the NBA, and although he did not, he is proud that his son was able to complete that dream for him. Rudy's father also had a small cameo in the Eddie Murphy classic Coming to America. You can catch a glimpse of Rudy's father, jersey number 40, in the classic movie Coming to America, along with other Marist players. Rudy has the following ideas regarding defensive play and leadership. The Defensive Player of the Year is the guy that makes his team better. Not only gets stats, it's the guy that also has an impact on his teammates and leadership, he said. Rudy is one of the best players in the NBA. Because of his abilities and skills, he'll be sticking around for many years to come, and we look forward to seeing more of him. With that, we have come to the end of today's video. Let us know what you think in the comments down below. Thanks so much for watching, stay safe, and we look forward to seeing you back next time.